Hey, Trent Jason here from Thunder Underground. Today we're going to talk about the brand new album from Dark Tranquillity. The album is called Moment, and it comes out this Friday, November 20th on Century Media. This is their first album in 4 years, and it is something we say on our podcast, we've been saying for the last 5 years, is hashtag all killer, no filler, and I think this album definitely lives up to that billing. What do you think?
Definitely. I don't know about you or anybody. I don't really give a fuck. But
right.
When I think Swedish, melodic death metal, this is the first band I think of.
Yeah.
I think they kind of helped coin the term, if not really invented it.
Yeah, they basically pioneered it.
Pioneered it. So, look no further, and this is just kind of more of what you're looking for in that neighborhood.
Yeah, great album. It kicks off with Phantom Days, which was, I believe, the first single, and one of the best tracks on this album.
Yeah, I mean, it is. It's catchy as shit. You're gonna be singing that. I listened to it, and then I hadn't heard it for 3 or 4 days, or I don't know, whatever it was from last night to when I first got it. And I remembered it straight away.
Yeah.
Like it was just like I just heard it. So that's saying something.
Yeah.
That's a song that really sticks to your ribs. So.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Most of these reviews we do it based off of one listen. It's kind of more like a reaction, not like a full delving into every track here. So that's a good sign that, after one listen, it's one of those tracks that really sticks with you. And to me, this album is really strong on the first. I mean, it's like I said, strong all the way through, but the first 4 or 5 tracks really got me the hardest, I think. And that sounded wrong, but you know what I meant. Got me the heaviest.
Hey,
Hey, that's true. Dark Tranquillity turns me on. How about that?
Live your truth, man.
That's right. All the Swedish bands, like this one on my shirt, they're unbelievable.
They make them hard. That's what he's trying to say.
Right.
So we've peeled back a layer or two in this video. I'm glad you guys could witness that with us.
Yeah. I'm sure that Swedish guys would appreciate that humor too.
What's that supposed to mean?
Rural Republic loved it when we were talking about humor like that. Am I right?
So now you're stereotyping.
I am. Sorry.
We're going to have to do this video over.
Well, no, let's bring it back around and I'll tell you Identical to None, which is track number 3, is my favorite song on this album.
Right.
It just kicks off and it's got this pulsating, pounding rhythm that sticks with you. The chorus, kind of like you said about Phantom Days, Identical to None is the song that stuck to me after listening to this once. Mm-hmm. Like I went back to it immediately once I was through with the whole album. And then the follow-up track to that, sorry, I got to look at my notes here, is The Dark Unbroken.
That's the one. I mean, there's some clean singing in that.
Yeah.
It's just that was a great track.
Yeah. Every once in a while you get clean vocals from Dark Tranquillity, and this album's no different. It has 2 or 3 songs, I believe, that do that. And The Dark Unbroken is really cool, especially following directly Identical to None, which is driving and heavy and fast. And then The Dark Unbroken is more of that kind of ambient.
Mm-hmm.
Huge melodic metal sound that these guys do so well. So back-to-back tracks, I think, is the strongest point of this whole thing. But then the final 2 tracks, to me, are, just as memorable. But like I said, from start to finish, I really love this thing. Another thing to point out is this is the first album that features Christopher Amott and Johan Reinholdz, 2 new guitarists in this band. Like, as a guy that usually hones in on guitars, since you played guitar most of your life, like, what do you think about the guitars on this album?
Well, they're great, and I mean, it's crystal clear, it's cutting, and Christopher Amott, that's some Arch Enemy love you got going there. So there's no it's not lacking in guitars, that's for sure.
Right.
But that's the thing I wanted to mention was the production is just stellar. Yes. I mean, it's crystal clear. It sounds so good. Everything is as it should be, and at the level that it's equal. I mean, it's just, and that's kind of another another trademark of this genre. I mean, they do not skimp on production,
Right.
And it really benefits from that for sure.
Yeah, and the album cover is very memorable too.
Yes, it's got that kind of science fiction-y, 70s kind of thing, which I really have always liked that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So kind of like an old comic book or something, like an old
Yeah.
science fiction comic or something.
True.
And I've always kind of dug that kind of theme. So yeah, I mean, there you go. I know that they're supposed to come to the Shrine next year, and then that got canceled. That would have been great.
Yeah.
So hopefully, now that there's maybe a vaccine on the horizon, we can get this stuff cleared up, and maybe they will come back to the Shrine in Tulsa. Who knows?
Right.
I would love that.
Yeah, hopefully once they're able to do an American tour again, we get rescheduled on that. And
Right.
I'm sure anybody watching in America is hoping for the same thing. Once again, this album comes out this Friday, and we've got a podcast. And coming up, we've got Michael, the vocalist from Arch Enemy. But Michael, the vocalist from Dark Tranquillity, is going to be on
There
this
we go.
podcast coming up soon. So be on the lookout for that. Right below this video, subscribe to this YouTube channel so you don't miss any future videos. We've also got one on the Hatebreed album that comes out the week after this. And we've got recent ones about Metallica and Alter Bridge and Havoc. So dig through those.
And in the words of the great Neil Fallon from Clutch, I can't believe I have to say this right now, but hit that subscribe button below.
Right. And there's also links for the podcast, so follow that. Wherever you listen to podcasts, subscribe to us there. Besides the one coming up with Michael, we've had on guys from Hatebreed and Clutch and Megadeth, Testament, Death Angel, Kiss, Guns N' Roses. A long-ass list. We've got nearly 300 episodes.
Kiss? Who's that?
I don't know.
Huh. I'll have to look them up. I'll have to Google them.
There's like a band of midgets that paint their face.
Sounds fun.
Focus. Yeah, check it out. But yeah, check out the podcast. Check out this Dark Tranquillity album this Friday. We'll see you soon.